So, the shape of the Earth, the shape of the solar system, and the shape of the universe, the physical universe. What a topic! I can't believe all the debate going on this topic. It's so unexpected. Growing up, everybody knew the shape of the Earth. It was taken for granted. It was assumed that the shape of the Earth was as guaranteed as the colors of the rainbow, like or 1 plus 1 equals 2. It was that basic. But now there's all these um, people, intelligent and less intelligent, all arguing back and forth. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. It's crazy. So what's my take on the shape of the Earth? I can't say now with looking at everything going on. I can't say for sure. I can't say for sure. Haven't seen the Earth from a distance to know the shape. Haven't seen it personally. Who am I to say that what they taught me in school is correct? Who am I to trust that what I've heard is correct? I guess it just depends. Depends on how you feel about something, and it depends on if something feels right to you or not. You're using your intuition, you're using your rational brain. There's different ways we come up with figuring out who we trust and what we believe in. The shape of the Earth is being hotly debated in 2016. It's freaking crazy. It's awesome though. It's awesome that we're moving further and further into a reality where these kind of conversations are becoming more and more common. It's crazy to me. But yeah, I don't know for sure. I grew up had a nice telescope as a kid. And I used to look at Jupiter. I saw the colors, and I saw the four bigger moons. I saw Saturn. I saw the rings around Saturn and some of its bigger moons. Yeah, definitely seen some of the planets with my telescope. And if things aren't as we've been taught in school, that tells me that maybe I'm looking at what a model, like a mini version, a hologram, either a hologram or just a little version of what we're being told it is. I don't know. It seems just I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me. The International Space Station. Now, when it comes to like NASA and landing on the moon and stuff, I am highly skeptical about a lot of that stuff. But we're talking about the actual is the Earth round or flat or concave or whatnot, convex, concave, or flat. But yeah. So anyway, International Space Station, whatever that is, was allegedly in our part of the sky, and my father, ham radio operator, had a tower on the house, literally a room full of all these nice radios, and he talked to pretty much every country in the world, has cards from all over the world, and yeah, so he timed it, and he was able to talk to the astronauts on what we believe to be the space station flying overhead. So I guess what I'm saying is that if it's not the way we've been taught, most of us have been taught all our lives. Then that means that a whole crap ton of experiences and things that I've witnessed are hogwash. And it's just I accept that it's possible, but it's hard. It's hard. It's just hard for me to feel settled and comfortable with that. But it is possible. It is possible. But what an elaborate ruse to play if you're going to the level of detail where you're talking, talking to the ham radio operators, and I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, so here's something that I am comfortable with that does feel right to me when it comes to trying to figure out the frickin' shape of the Earth, and that's the Great Flood. The Great Flood has been fascinating to me for a long time, and I find it extremely interesting to learn about what this world was like prior to the Great Flood. There's no debating on if something catastrophic water related occurred worldwide, planetary. It did. There's no question. I mean, how could it not be more obvious? Every culture has its version of this event. The Noah's Ark Bible story is merely the most famous or most known version of that event, but that is just one story among many, many stories of that event. The event occurred. Exactly how and when, that's certainly up for debate. But yeah, so this water event, this extreme water event, quite quite real. So how does that relate to the shape of the Earth? Okay, so the Earth that we've most people have been taught, the concave Earth, the round Earth, the one that you see in every school and every pretty much every TV program, right? So the round Earth and the Great Flood. I've always been mystified on how it could have possibly happened, how that much water could have built up. And in almost all the accounts, it fell from above. The water came from above. That's pretty obvious. Some people speculate it came from like below and like but no, the water came from above. It's almost all the accounts. An extreme water event from above. The heavens opened up and rain came. Rain for 40 days. There's a lot of accounts and strongly suggest the water came from above. Okay. So how the hell can the planet, except for like mountaintops, be covered in water the way it's designed? And so yeah, so that never matched up for me. And then I heard, well, it's possible that we're on the inside of the ball, or it's possible we're on a flat plane, and that there's a giant 2 mile thick Antarctica ice barrier circling the flat Earth. So the concave or the inside of the ball version or the flat Earth version both work when it comes to an extreme flood, almost wiping humanity out. So out of those three models, the one that we're taught, the one that's probably right, but I admit may not be, the one that I've had experienced my entire life, when I think about the Great Flood, it doesn't match up. Something to think about for sure. All right, guys.